This Hot Smell Show is hot. We decided July was pretty sad.
Shitty month.
Yeah, for musicians.
And heat and no rain.
Yeah. So, weather-wise, here today, it's been much fun neither. So this is our second round. We're going to do one for Jeff LaBar. Big Cinderella fans here.
And I guess Gary Corbet.
Yeah.
We're not sure if he was at this show, but it's kind of
We'll
both.
dedicate it.
Yeah, both from Cinderella.
He was a big part of Cinderella.
Yeah.
So, we talked and we discussed what he's going to do because we've covered Cinderella a good bit.
Yeah.
Because we'd be big fans. It's not as cool as you'll go ahead do a shout out to Pat's Chili Dogs.
I was getting ready. You threw me off. I didn't know what you was going with that, and then I was like, "Oh wait a minute." He was like, Pat's Chili Dogs.
We didn't even bring up the Pat's Chili Dogs.
We didn't do that.
Like, that's the first time.
I know. And see, Love, he would have been right there.
Yeah. Oh yeah. He would have.
Yeah. He'd have been right on that like that, and I would have just fell right in with it.
So, but Jeff LaBar, yeah, which I didn't know when I read a little bit about him. He was actually hired as a lead guitarist for Cinderella. And he did an interview, and he had said that he felt like Cinderella Party just started as Motley Crue and GNR, but they kept it under wraps a lot better. Their management team kept all that shit hidden. And I mean, that's pretty much, he even said, that he was, he drank a lot. He said even to this day, and that's why, that he was a big part of why it kind of fizzled out and it never did come back.
Well, and that was the whole reason why, because they came back for that one, what was that cruise?
Yeah.
And then he got off. He
passed out.
Yeah, and then Tom was like, "Nope, no more." So you had your one shot, and Jeff even said that he knew he had ruined it. So I mean, he knew he had messed up. So,
but he had said that when he was with Cinderella, that Tom was just in a league of his own. He said Tom was too good of a songwriter and musician that everybody knew that he was eventually
he would be on his own.
He was good enough to go on his own,
yeah.
And that's what he's done.
Yeah, and he's proved that.
Yeah, and
Jeff
Jeff was exactly right. He can write the songs. He has and he's a great guitar player. But Jeff's no slouch neither.
No,
I mean, if he was a slouch, he wouldn't have Tom wouldn't have handpicked him to play lead guitar.
No, and we've seen him live, and we know what he can do. And there was nobody in that band that was shitty by any means.
And I think another thing you're gonna miss is you have no more slinging of the guitar around the back. I mean,
that was it was just one of those things that it was just like if you went to see him, you knew you were going to see that, and you anticipated that during the show, and we got to see it several times. But it was just always cool that everybody was just timed perfectly and just flipped that guitar around. And I mean, it wasn't just one guy; it was all three of them there on the front. You had everybody just flinging them guitars and bass around. And
whether that was somebody might have done it before, but that was their thing.
Yeah, that was where I'd seen it first.
Yeah, anytime I see it done, that's where I think of, because that's what I remember. Cinderella. That was just part. Not that that's what I'm thinking is great about Cinderella, but that was their thing.
Yeah,
everybody in bands got their thing.
Yeah, and that like I said, if you went to see them, you expected to see that at some point during the show. You were like, "Wait, when they going to do it? When they going to do it?"
Because it was so cool to see.
So that'd be a good question for a comment section. If anybody knows that somebody had done that pre-Cinderella or even around the same time, where it could be questionable about who did it first. Yeah. Throw it down there, because Cinderella is really the first band I've seen. Some other bands that we did a video one night, and I don't remember who it was.
From Japan, one of the Japanese acts.
But
they were newer, so we figured.
Yeah, they watched Cinderella. They knew.
But we decided this show's legendary.
Oh yeah, this is an awesome show.
Moscow Peace Festival, and they're at their peak. And we was looking at Strings said Gypsy Road. I said that's what we'll do. That'd be a cool one to do, because we haven't covered that song, and we know it's going to be awesome. Tom's going to be on fire, and Jeff's they're probably all on fire. I mean, they're playing in Russia. You know, it's a big deal for all these
We
guys.
might get to see the guitars go too.
Yeah, we might. So you want to just roll,
Yep,
Fist?
let's do it.
Here we go.
Hey!
Sometimes I feel so sometimes I feel so cold. But I'm trying, I'm trying.
it still sounds great.
Yeah. That was an awesome show. To watch that whole thing. I think about everybody that played there sounded great.
Yeah, it was a lot. There was an Ozzy, Skid Row.
Scorpions, Motley and Bon Jovi,
Yeah,
and that might have been it.
yeah. I mean, it was a lot of.
All in that Gorky Park.
Yeah.
Because they were hometown heroes, I guess. But it's kind of, I don't know, when you see Jeff LaBar on there, you're like, you know, that's the last hurrah.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah. I mean,
we'll never see him walk face the earth again.
I don't know. Was he doing anything there? I mean, was he playing with anybody? Or
It seems like I see this thing pop up that he might have had a solo album out. Because I watched a video where he was playing in this bar or something, or he was shooting pool or something. The song wasn't that bad, but
was he singing, or was?
well, that's what I was just sitting here thinking if he was singing or not. I know he picked up this check that at this bar, but I can't remember if he was. I'm kind of thinking he wasn't singing, but I don't want to say for sure.
I'll have to look that up.
It come up on my feed on YouTube, and I watched it, and I remember thinking, well, it's not too hateful. It's not Cinderella, but
Yeah.
it's not bad.
Well, I mean, it probably. Well, I don't even. I mean, he has his sound, and
Yeah.
Tom kind of has his sound, but
Yeah,
I don't
and,
know
yeah,
if
from
that,
what I-
if him by himself, I don't know it would be, and I don't know if I'd want it to be
It's more
totally.
straightforward.
Yeah, I don't know. Well, yeah, I'd have to listen to it.
But see, I know he did some stuff with Eric Brittingham, and it was like some other. It was maybe Ricky Rocket, might have been.
So it was more like all star kind of a.
Yeah, it was called something Centers. It was Vegas said that Sidious. I don't remember. I remember they did an album. I'm thinking it was like Jeff LaBar and Eric Brittingham and Ricky Rocket. I mean, don't quote me. Somebody leave that in the comment section on to this, but it seems like it's something along that lines. But you know, Jeff LaBar will be missed, and it's kind of we're getting in that age. You know, where
Yeah, yes,
it's
we are.
starting to happen. You know, July was a big. That was a big
Yeah,
one.
that was a
It
big
just-
one. Yeah, it
just
seemed like we had a run that we didn't really have anybody, and then all of a sudden it was just like
Yeah.
it made up for it. Yeah, it was.
So
It was a
hopefully
hard.
we can slow that down a little bit.
Yeah, it was a lot of hard pills to swallow on that
Yeah.
one.
Because they were all over the place, but they were a big part of my
Yeah,
music catalog.
yeah. I mean,
because we're getting ready to do Joey Jordison, and I mean, I was long on a Slipknot. I mean, I remember when all this stuff started, Ozfest. But anyway, Jeff LaBar, rest in peace.
yep.
And I
Greatly
miss-
missed.
Yep. All Cinderella fans will never forget Jeff LaBar.
Yep.
Want to head out of here?
Let's do it.
Stay safe, stay strong.
Stay healthy.
We'll go warm this sucker up.
Love, love, and hate, hate. Get all that out of the way. Thanks for hanging.
Yep. Here we go.